Alright guys, if you've seen the video of Little Easy's on the A-Rig, I'm kind of going to show you what I was keying in on and you know what I'm throwing it on and what I'm using on the A-Rig and stuff like that. So you know, I'm throwing it on a 5-3-1 if I'm fishing deeper, but the rod stays the same. 7.6 medium heavy fast or moderate fast St. Croix Mojo bass, 20-pound fluorocarbon. The rig, it's gonna be if I'm fishing a little deeper or fishing a little more dingier stuff, I'm gonna put blades on it, just for flash. And if it's dingy and shallow, I'm gonna have the blades on there, you know, to keep it up more, and you know, and the flash. But if it's shallower and clear, I'm just gonna put on a screw lock or something like that, and you know, to keep it up. But a lot of the stuff I was keying in on was you know, on Kentucky Lake, it was more of pockets on the main lake. The secondary point in the pocket are the main lake points. And on Old Hickory, you know, there's not a whole lot of depth to the main lake points. So I'm gonna go back into the creeks and find some steeper banks and or channel swings and stuff like that. And you know, there's a whole lot of residential property on Old Hickory, so a whole lot of the channel swings are gonna have floating docks. And you know, with throwing a lighter rig, you know, you're able to have it in that shallower water when you bring it through, and you're already going to be, you know, keeping it up, bringing it on out past the channel swing. Also on the rig, I've got 1/8 ounce heads with 6/0 hooks for the actual wires that I'm running hooks on, and of course Little Easy's on there. If I'm fishing something dingier, I'm gonna go with the White Lightning. If I've got some clarity, I'm gonna go with something more natural, you know, like a new shad or a bold or a Tennessee Retriever or something like that. You know, this is just a five wire rig. The head's not even weighted on this. I mean, of course you've got a little bit of weight by just having something there, but it's just a plastic head. I like fluorocarbon just because it's easier to handle. You know, you're mainly going to be targeting suspended fish or fish that are actively feeding on shad, and the important thing to do, lean into them a little bit and keep the line tight. You know, keep it there, just slowly reel them in. I'm going to throw it with a lighter snap, heavy line. I want that little bit of lighter snap. I'm not going to go too light, but I want it light enough to where if I get hung up and I can't, you know, pop it loose, then I want to be able to bend that snap and just lose a head rather than lose the whole rig. Fish the A-Rig, especially this time of year. It's going to catch you some fish when nothing else will. If you're fishing a tournament this time of year and guys are throwing the A-Rig, and they're really on it, it's the right time to throw the A-Rig. You've got to throw it, or you're not even going to be competitive. I mean, that's something you've got to do. Get your A-Rig, get you some Little Easies, get you some blades from GamblingLures.com, and you're about sure to catch some fish.